All right, we are going to get into some recognition for our team members. Let's take a look at our top 10 managers. At number 10, congratulations to Ironwood Yoga. Number 9, Sarah Philippi. Number 8, Karen Marie Crow. Number 7, Tara Ludi. Number 6, Kim Seaborn. Number 5, Melissa Valenzuela. Number 4, Elizabeth Blondie. Number 3, Teresa Marshall. Number 2, Jane Malaza. And number 1, Crystal Patch. Congratulations to our top 10 managers. And I know a lot of you aren't going to be on this list much longer because you are building and growing. And like Crystal, for example, is a brand new team member. We're going to be seeing her on the senior manager production list very, very soon. So let's head over to the senior manager production list, and we are going to give some great big congratulations to number 10, Darcy Catsell Carpenter. Number 9, Melissa Daniels. Number 8, Vicky Smith. Number 7, Lily Liu. Number 6, Naturally Well, which is Allie Pfeiffer. Number 5, Ashley Latoyas. Number 4, Soul Beauty LLC. Number 3, Lynette Ovnek. Number 2, Margaret Gabat. And number 1, Amy Della Russo. Congratulations to our top 10 senior managers. Please take a picture and shout your team members out all over the socials. And our top 10 in team leader production: at number 10, Grayson Hurt. Number 9, Heritage Business Trust. Number 8, Jen Barsamian. Number 7, Jennifer Lynn. Number 6, Marlisa Hurt. Number 5, Diane Kaiser. Number 4, Dr. Lynn Diaz. Number 3, Ashland Gold. Number 2, Paul Barsamian. And number 1, Dr. Stephanie Rempka. Congratulations to our top 10 team leaders for the month of August so far. And let's look at our top 20 in sales. At number 20, we have Cheryl Radloff. Number 19, Don Johnson. 18, Lily Liu. 17, Madeline. I am going to have to learn how to say your last name, Madeline, because I suspect you're going to be on this list a lot. Congratulations to Ashland Gold, to Janine Reed, Darcy Catsell Carpenter, to Turner Enterprises, Melissa Daniels. Number 7, Vicky Smith. Number 10, Paul Barsamian. Number 9, Naturally Well, Allie Pfeiffer. Number 8, Diane Kaiser. Number 7, Amy Della Russo. Number 6, Soul Beauty LLC. Number 5, Margaret Gabat. Number 4, Isamar Riviera. Number 3, Lynette Ovnek. Number 2, Crystal Patch. And number 1, the Colleen Ina. Congratulations to our top 20 in sales for the month so far. And I did want to say, this has not been announced yet, but I know that it's happening. So I'm just going to tell you all, especially Colleen, Crystal, Lynette, Isamar, Margaret, Soul Beauty, Amy, those anybody who has over 2,000 SP. So they had capped the SP. I don't know if you all remember that. And they capped it in name only. They have been paying out the paychecks. So if you feel that you were capped and did not get your paycheck, reach out to me, because they have been paying through the cap. So the cap is something that was announced for mostly the countries, Korea is one, Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore. They tend in those countries to make massive purchases and then resell. That's how they do it. So what corporate did was, instead of allowing people to make one massive purchase, they said, okay, we're going to cap the purchases for the top retailer bonus. I know this is probably making no sense to a lot of you, but if it's making sense, lean in. If it's not, don't worry about it. We're almost done. Okay? So they removed the cap. So it used to be that you could only take $200 from each customer to get to that top retailer bonus to get the extra percentages. So now, no cap. However, you do need to have 20 active customers in the month. So you can have 20 customers buying big things, little things, but we are seeing that the cap has been removed. I hope that helps. And if we need further clarification on that, please let me know in one of the chats or the Facebook group, and I'll make sure, or in the comments right here, and I'll make sure that everybody knows. Let me see if there are any comments. All right, welcome to the team, all of our new members. We are super excited that you are here. We can't wait to work with you. We want to encourage you to obviously attend the team meetings and to get your Boards app downloaded. Boards, Boards. You find it on the App Store. And once you download that from the App Store, you're going to ask your upline, the person who brought you into the business, for the link to our content. Every single thing that we need to know to do this business is either found in Boards, your back office, the Facebook group, which is Riman Empire, or our Getting Started website, which is Social CEO, social, SOCIAL, CEO.info/go. And that is our training website. It's also where you set up your skin quiz and your skin scanner. So make sure all these new people are informed, connected, put in the groups, put in the chat so that they can get the information they need to do their business. All right, couple of announcements. So last month, I believe it was, it was July. So anyone who purchased between July 28th and July 31st to take advantage of our Shop Today, Save Tomorrow promotion. So I don't know if you remember, but they shopped at that point and they got a 10% off coupon to be used in August. Okay, it was originally set to expire August 31st, but corporate has given us a little bit of extra time to use those savings to make that purchase at 10% off. So the coupon has been extended through September 8th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So let your customers know. Now this graphic was also emailed out to the customers who are eligible. So the customers who have this coupon, they received this email, but you know, emails go to spam. Emails are not opened. So as I like to say, we're consultants, right? It's our job to educate our customers. So let people know that the coupon is there, but that it is expiring September 8th. And some of you have noticed that our ICD Experience Kit is gone from the website. I will say, having been here for a while, I notice that after a convention, these tend to sell out because people use these to build their business, right? If somebody won't buy a big kit right away, which is the more economical way to purchase, by the way, is to get the big kit up front, because otherwise you're paying, I think it's $119 to $120 for this kit, which lasts a fraction of the time of the big kit. So this is actually far more expensive ounce per ounce, but some people don't want to hop right in. This is a great way for people to try. So after convention, these pretty much sell out, I think, almost every convention. And they absolutely sell out over the holidays. So, hopefully this year we'll have enough. But I've noticed in the past, especially around the end of November, these are gone. So I would highly recommend when these come back in the cart on October 29th to grab a couple to have on hand for the holidays so that your customers don't miss out and that you yourself do not miss out. So just keep an eye out. And it could be, honestly, it could be earlier. It could be the 27th or the 28th, but I put the last date that I knew of just to, I like to under promise and over deliver. So tell people August 29th, it may actually be sooner. So keep an eye on that. All right. Convention was incredible. Like I don't know. I just want to go back there with all of you all and be around your energy and be around the excitement. But we are going to do it again in March. So the beginning of March, I think it's March 10th, 11th, 12th. It's that second weekend. Sorry, not first weekend, second weekend in March. We're going to be back. We're going to be at the Rio Hotel. and we have secured the penthouse. So for any of you who were at the original penthouse party in Vegas, we have that same penthouse again. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, you will see this penthouse is hysterical. It's like a 1990s decor. It's massive. It's 2 floors. It's got a balcony. It's got room for 2 photo booths, which we'll bring in, and lots of food. And we're going to set up the bar, have the bartender, all the things that we did in that bigger space. And the theme for the party is going to be time machine, because walking into that penthouse is like walking into a time machine. You are definitely transported back. And one of the things we asked when we were talking to the sales department at the Rio was, will this penthouse be updated? Because we don't want it updated. We want the old penthouse. But the time machine, and you can pick any decade or era. Like I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to go this route, but I'm kind of thinking like 1950s poodle skirt, saddle shoes with the little socks, and like the headband and the little glasses with the diamonds on the, that's kind of where I'm leaning. But it could be any decade. Some people are already planning their team costume. So they're like, yeah, we're all going to be 80s on my team. And if you don't have a team to pick a costume with, that is fine. Just come pick an era or a decade and get your costume together. This, I have to call out the aunties in the lower right hand corner here. So I showed Cooper this picture because he couldn't make it this time, and I said, oh my gosh, this was the best. These were the old Korean aunties. And Cooper looked at it and he said, that's AI. That's AI. He thought it was so perfect and so great. There's no way that could have been a real picture. I'm like, that's the team. Don't you recognize? Look, it's Margaret. Don't you recognize these people? So they killed it, and we opened up a whole new category of prizes now for the team. There's gonna be a team costume prize as well moving forward, because that was just the absolute coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay. So we did the crown contest at convention. So at convention, and I know there were a couple of more people. I wasn't good at writing down who won. But at convention, the prizes were handed out immediately. So if I saw you and I handed you $100 bill or a Starbucks gift card or a $25 bill or whatever, or I guess it would be a 20 and a 5, right? Haha. But anyway, these people received their prizes. So at convention, for wearing their crown and being spotted, we have Maricela Soto, congratulations, Tara Farrow, April Redbird, Jamie Hutchinson, Jen Dalgard, and Mari Ruiz. And I know there were a couple of more of you, so if you were one of the winners, let us know in the chat. And I apologize that I was not good at record keeping during the convention. And then we offered a contest in our own Riman Empire Facebook group, and we gave away cash to people who posted photos. So if you saw somebody else in a crown, like here's one here, right? Tara's in the crown. I think Jamie might have her crown on. I cut the photo off. But so you take a picture with other people in a crown. Somebody bumped into somebody at the airport and took a picture like, hey, are you with Riman? So what you're looking for are crowns, and then you just say, hey, are you on the Riman Empire team? Yes. Take a picture together, upload it, and you're entered to win. So these are the photo contest winners, and they're just finding this out now. They did not know, because I think, again, this is our first time together since convention. So our photo contest winners, $50 each. Mari Carmen San Antonio, Carol CL is Carol Fung, Glory Reboras, and Margaret Gabat. Congratulations. And maybe it's Margaret Gabat too. Margaret, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that. I apologize. They have won $50, so you are just going to email the PH, let's do PHBARSAMIAN at yahoo.com and say, hey, I won the $50. Give me my money. And he's going to want to Venmo you. So please have Venmo. If not, we can't do Zelle, but I'm sure there are ways around it. We can always mail you a check to your house, right? So congratulations. And last thing about convention, we have a special rate right now for Riman. It's $189 at the Rio per night. That's going to get you into one of their updated rooms. So they do have rooms that haven't been updated, but this is the $189 room block for the updated rooms, except for the penthouse, haha. And I bought a few packs of tickets. I didn't do as many as I usually do because it's a lot to manage. So I do have a very few $79 tickets left. I have to get the payment by Venmo. I'm sorry. So if you don't have Venmo, find somebody who does, give them cash and ask them to send Venmo. That's how my assistant tracks who bought the tickets, so then when we're assigning tickets, I can always cross-reference. Payment must be received to hold your ticket. So when they're gone, they're gone. I have people saying, oh, can you hold me one? Can you? No, can't hold them. So when they're gone, they're gone. They're now $99 and they're gonna continue to go up, where they'll end up being, I believe, $169 right before the event. And I know that other leaders didn't buy big packages either this year. It is a lot to manage. People cancel at the last minute. People try to buy at the last minute. That is not our primary job, is to share Riman, not to manage conference tickets. So if you know that you're going to be bringing a team, right now you can buy a 10-pack of $99 tickets and share that. Yeah, and I will say they're $99 in the 10-pack, and I believe they're $129, somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, as a single ticket. So get your hands on those now so you're ready to go. Okay, let's switch gears into what we have coming up this week. So Monday morning, we're going to do the Power Hour to kick off your week. I think it might be Brianna this week. I cannot remember. It's usually either Kate Twigg, Lori Aldis, Christy Belliston, Tracy Zimmer, Leah Lavoie, Brianna Michael, Susan Manuello, or myself. So it's the director collaboration group that do these power hours, and it's a wonderful way to start your business every week. The replays come out as well. We put them in the Facebook chats. So watch for that for the power hour. And then Monday night, at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have the team huddle. I believe Lori Aldis is running it this week. And of course, everything right now is about the K-pop parties. So she is going to have 5 people who have held K-pop parties talking about what they've learned over the course of their time doing the parties. Lessons learned so that you don't make the same mistakes. And then on Tuesday, just for our little team, so it's just us guys, gals, people, humans, whatever, we are doing a Tuesday, August 25th, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. This is one of those good old-fashioned business opportunities. If anybody remembers the Blitz presentations, it's going to be very similar to that. So we are going to have a short little bit about Riman in general, right? How awesome it is. But we're going to really get into the stories of these 4 women. And each story is going to be geared toward why people join a direct selling business in the first place. So people absolutely join a business like Riman for the money. Obviously, that is the number one reason, right? People are looking to make extra money. However, it's not the only reason. We do have a good group of people on the team who really don't need the money. They are doing it for the connection and the community and the fun. So people join for money, obviously, but they also join for connection, community, feeling like they're part of something bigger than themselves. People also join to help others, to help other people make money, help other people improve their skin, and they join for education, to learn, to all the mindset training and all the teaching that we do and all the stuff that they're exposed to. Tara Farrow, I don't know if she's here, but she was telling me this week that every Thursday she goes to the home office in Irvine. She's very lucky that she lives there. And they do something called Riman University. And it's not Product University, it's Riman University. And they teach mindset, they teach social media, they teach prospecting, they teach enrolling, they teach pop-ups, and it's incredible education that we offer here in this community. Now we do that on Monday nights, right? Those are our Monday night team trainings that it's our Riman University. So people do join, to better themselves through education. So that being said, Tuesday, we are going to have Kristen Corbett, who is a salon owner and also an esthetician. We have Teresa Marshall, who is a director of HR at a large corporation. We have Cheryl Radloff, who is a medical esthetician with over 40 years experience. We have Michelle Whidden, who is a middle school math teacher. And then me, who is, I'm a mom, stay at home, special needs, high need children, and a momager for one of my kids. So we all have very different backgrounds, different experiences, and invite somebody that that works in corporate. And Teresa will talk about how she is using this business to, offset some expenses. I think, one of her goals is perhaps to replace corporate income with this income. Invite your teacher friends, because Michelle is super relatable to teachers and really to everyone. All these women are incredible, amazing humans, and they have great stories to share. So we're going to be a different format, very light on the business, $3 billion in sales and the #1 Korean skincare, like all that stuff is going to kind of be pushed to the back, and we're just going to hear from real people making money doing the business. So that is Tuesday. There will be prizes, of course. And then on Thursday, every Thursday, we have the skincare master class. So this week, past week, it was Tara, Cooper, and I, and then we used Hayden's before and after pictures. So it's a good replay. It's on the YouTube channel if you need the replay. It's just, I put them on my YouTube channel if you want to go check them out over there. And of course, this Thursday, you're going to want to invite people. All right. So let me head to the chat and just see if there are any questions, comments. All right, we're going to get into what's coming now. Some of you have these, so let me know in the chat if you have these pencils. My light pencil is gone. Hayden claimed it immediately, and so I don't have it. But I do have the brown, which I love, and I spoke about it at the beginning, eyeliner, contour, lip liner, absolutely beautiful skincare infused makeup. So this is going to be a huge seller and a huge hit. What you can do now, between now and September 1st, is start to accumulate a list of people who might be interested. So you can message or reach out or call or speak to your friends who are really into makeup and tell them, this is a beautiful liner, it's multi-purpose. And the light pink actually is a really good, it highlights on the eye too, especially on the upper lid. It's just like a beautiful, it kind of makes your eye pop. And then of course, gorgeous lip line. So you're getting all the skincare ingredients in a makeup product. So start accumulating a list. And it's great because once the products are released, you have your list of people ready to go. And then you just send them the link. The product's out, here you go. So I've already done my first post on this product. I believe that this product, the Microfluidizer Concentrate, is going to be the new hero product of Riman. You heard it here first. Because right now our hero product is the ICD Signature Cream. It's the one that sold over 55 million bottles in the tiny country of South Korea, and everybody uses it, everybody loves it. This is completely upping and changing the game. So we're going to get into why this is so special, but I want to see, Allie Pfeiffer did not know, she might not even be on. Allie's here, but Allie, if you feel like unmuting and telling your story, I did not reach out to you, so we're absolutely surprising her. First
Good morning,
in
Jen.
the morning. Hi, honey. I know you probably just woke up. Do you want to tell everybody what you told? Keep the camera off. You're fine. But do you want to tell everybody what you told me about what happened to you?
I will, absolutely. So I've
Thank
been
you.
having a strange chin reaction, like skin reaction on my chin for a couple months, and I have been consulting with a doctor on the team and talking with her, and we had been doing all the things, and it was not getting better. And the first time I used that wand on my chin within 12 hours, it pretty much cleared up. I've now been using it for 6 days and it is absolutely gone on my chin. It's the most amazing product. I absolutely love it.
Crazy.
It's absolutely my favorite product.
I
It's
mean,
like phenomenal.
that is amazing. Like, I didn't expect a story like that so early.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
so glad.
I tend to have old and dry looking hands because I'm washing my hands so much. It's sort of genetic in my family. Like our faces stay young and our hands look old. But I have started my own study. I'm putting that on the back of my left hand only, and I'm going to see what it looks like in a few weeks. But I did, like, my
Brilliant.
left hand this morning looks younger than my right hand already.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that you're doing that. I was like, maybe I should just do it on one side of my face. And then I'm like, I want all the results on all over my
Yep.
face. So, but I know it's a great sales tool. Maybe I
Yeah.
will do that. I have been using it all over my face, but you know what, Allie, that's a really good idea.
And I'm
Um,
definitely buying more as soon as they come out because I don't ever want to be without one of these. So,
Absolutely not. No, same
yeah.
thing. As soon as it's available, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope it lasts. But it's very soon now till September 1st. So we're gonna
Yeah.
make it. But
Yeah.
it is incredible. I mean, I have never experienced anything like it. Oh, Wendy, you're setting me up with the good questions. I love you. It's like we couldn't have planned this better. Does it contain collagen? It tells your body to make its own. That's the whole, like that and the antioxidants for the dark spots. So this has, and let me see if I can find, I put the ingredients in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? There's some seed. Let me see if I have it. Oh, I don't have it. It's in my reel. Okay, we'll get to it. But there is some seed like that they took a concentrate out of the seed of this plant, and I can't even remember what the plant is called. But that ingredient tells your skin to make its own collagen. So that's what this is doing. It's producing that, and it is the type 1 collagen, which is the most beneficial to your skin health. So it also has like just 82 billion per drop nanoparticle. Let me see. I'm actually going to stop the share for a minute so y'all can see. Hopefully you can see this real close. I'm going to pin it. Pin. Okay. And then of course I see how my hair needs to be fixed. But look at the eyeliner. That's the lip liner, you guys, that I put under my eyes this morning. Okay. Anyway, you're going to pump it. So see how there's like a little shelf here? That is the pump. And then it's going to come out here. Now, ideally, you're keeping this in your refrigerator so it's nice and cool. So you're even getting the anti-inflammatory benefits of cooling. But you're going to give it a little squeeze. Now, I don't even do a full squeeze because you get a ton. That is plenty right there, that little drop. And then you want to find your areas that you want to work on. So for me, it's like lip lines. Sorry. So then I'm going to take this, right, and I'm going to pick up the residue with my cool applicator. So for me, it's also the 11 lines. And then marionette. And I'm going to pick up a little more because I did a little excess here. Under eye. And I have a little excess here, so I'm going to spread it more to under eye, back to marionettes, and that's kind of it. And I should have done it on one side. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start doing that. And then the other place I put it, right up here, because I've got the drooping, sagging, hooding. Well, I will say this. I used to. It's going away. So right above the eyes. So wherever your area is, like if you have a spot, a dark spot that you're working on, or melasma, or hyperpigmentation. I mean, next up, like, I don't know, I'm going to see how long it lasts because it's not cheap, but I'd love to start doing my neck. I think neck would be a great place to kind of, for me. You all obviously focus on your own areas. So now the questions are, when do you use it? I have had people tell me that they're using it on absolutely bare skin, do the double cleanse, and then they're putting this on first so it really can get in there and do the work, and then you kind of let it soak in, and then you can do your whole skincare routine. So that's one way I've heard of people doing it. And then the other way, and the way that I've been doing it, is do the skincare routine, let it all soak in, and then I do this at the end. But either way, I'm sure is fine. The other thing I've been doing is kind of using it periodically throughout the day as well, and trying to kind of expand it into my routine. So if I'm in the car, especially, like I have it with me all the time, and then at night I'll put it in the refrigerator so that in the morning I can get the cooling, especially for the under eye bags, to like bring those down in the morning as well. So this is it, y'all. I really think this is the new hero ingredient for the entire line, especially after what happened to Allie. That's just remarkable. She's had it for months. Like, she had that rash for months and was working with the doctor to get rid of it. One of her customers is ready to order. Yes, Melissa, right? They're ready. So I'm just keeping a list. So I did a reel on it. You can go see it it's on my Instagram, and you can, some people have been sharing it around. Feel free to do that, but even better, create your own, because your people want to see you and your face. And even if you don't have the product to hold up, it doesn't matter. You talk about the product. You can show a picture of the product, do an overlay in edits with a photo of the product, and just talk about it. Tell people it's coming. Tell people it's a game changer. Tell people Allie's story. People want to hear the stories. Facts tell, stories sell. Hear Allie's story. Share it. Share it everywhere. We're going to have more and more stories. I would absolutely try it on rosacea. I would try it on anything. My dog has a scab right now, and I said to my husband, should we put it on the dog's scab? Like the $80 fluidizer cream on the dog's scab. But honestly, like, put it on stuff. Get it out there. Rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, acne. I'm thinking a pimple with this. I don't have any, but if anyone's breaking out and they happen to have this, try a pimple and see what happens. We're going to get a lot more stories as we move forward with this. All right, let's get back to our screen share so we can get into some of the ingredients. Oh, good Lord. Some of the ingredients and the benefits. All right, so super concentrated, obviously, 82 billion nanoparticles per drop of our super concentrated active ingredients. And again, that new ingredient that helps the body create its own collagen. So we have these ingredients, Centella GT, which, you know, everything is a derivative of the Centella asiatica plant, right? When you see that word. The giant Byung pool, it's going to help reduce the appearance of aged skin. So think about elasticity. That's why I'm kind of hitting down here, right? We're looking for elasticity, dark spots, and it shows a 42.77% improvement in skin tone in the tests. Now, what I don't know is how long that test was. So I got to look into that a little more. Does anybody know how long, you know, is it a week? Is it 3 months? I don't know. So we got to find that. That is an important fact, I believe, in the testing. And then hydration, plumping, smoothing. The antioxidants are, you know, obviously super duper high in the giant Byung pool anyway. And then we're taking a concentrate of that. Super microfluidized, 82 billion particles per drop. And really, all of these facts type stuff is not what people want to hear. They want to hear what's in it for them. So talk about eye bags, wrinkles. If you can find somebody with really big eye bags, and I know it's none of you because you've all been using the products for a long time, but if you can find somebody with really big eye bags and ask them if you can do one side for a couple days, you know, that might be, you don't want to insult anyone, so maybe wait until they tell you first that they have eye bags, but that would be an incredible before and after as well. So something to think about. All right, so that is this, and holy cow, I really think this is going to change our entire business. I'm super excited. Like, people are waiting for the lash serum. I think we just got like a huge skincare solution in a tiny little package. All right, then we have the Experience Kit. Now, this is available on September 1st, again, like the other products. and it's gorgeous, beautifully packaged. They're going to get a double cleanse. They're going to get the toner. They're going to get the ampule, and they're going to get the cream. And this is a great way to introduce somebody to the line. A lot of people ask, should I try the professional line? Well, here, give it a go and see what you think. And people love the results. You know, I always encourage people to stay on the original ICD line, just because knowing so much about the ingredients in that line and how it really repairs the skin, especially the NMN, the carnosine, or is it carnitine, whatever it is for the muscle preservation, all of the peptides. There are 11 different high-powered skin peptides in the original line. So I love to keep everybody there. And then this is a nice addition. Do it at night, or do it 3 times a week at night. Do it on the weekend. Like, just have it as an addition to the original line. But the original line has so many healing properties that I hate to have people do without that. So we can add this as well. So that is coming September 1st for the experience kit, and it's going to come with these products in it. Obviously, the little minis, travel size. Okay. So here is our assignment for this week. Now, it can work on the microfluidizer concentrate. It can also work on the lip liner / eyeliner / eye highlighter / contour. It can also work on this, right? But you're going to take a list for people who are interested in any of the new products, so that when they become available on September 1st, you are ready to go hitting up your people for the list. And I've literally right now have it written in a notebook. Nothing fancy. So here is some scripting that you can use. And if you want to take a screenshot of this, let people know, or to let people know, right? Take a screenshot so you have the wording and you can start reaching out. So we are going to create a little pre-order, kind of section in the Riman Empire Facebook group, so that when you get pre-orders, you can pop them in there. Now, one thing that I've noticed that we did not talk about here, that was kind of like supposed to be the crux of the whole meeting. Yeah, I'm missing a slide, everybody. I'm missing a slide. All right, so we're gonna go off script here. We're gonna stop the share, and we're gonna talk about the K-pop parties. So what's happening right now in the Team 1% Facebook group. So if you are not in the Team 1% Facebook group, you need to be in there to participate. Every single day, we have one of the directors going live to talk about pop-up parties. And it's everything from just get over yourself and do them, because it's a great way to make money, to this is how you do them, to this is how you keep them simple and duplicatable, to this is how a woman on my team did it, or a guy on my team did it. This is how I worked with a med spa to do it. This is how I did it at the mall. This is how I did it at the playground. So people are sharing their pop-up experience stories every single day, Monday through Friday, in Team 1%. And then every week there is a giveaway. So there's going to be a post. I'm just curious, like, what happened to that slide? There's going to be a post. Yeah, I'm not going to go search for it. All right, because I wanted to show you what the post looked like. But basically, you're just going to go to the Team 1% group, and you can arrange the post by most recent. And it's probably in the top, like, 10, 15 posts over there. But it shows you where to drop your photos. So you take a picture of your pop-up. So all you have to have are 3 non-planner guests. You could do it online, and you just take a picture of the Zoom screen, take a screenshot, and again, 3 non-planner guests to be entered to win the cash prizes. And we're doing them every single week. So we just wrapped up the first week. I don't know if he did the drawing last night. If anybody was on, let me know what they did. And oh, Lily, yes, there's a pimple out there. Go get that pimple. Thank you, Lynn. Lynn just popped the Team 1% pop-up party post. That's where you go to put pictures of your party. Now, we're not going to let Team 1% have all the fun. We are also going to do, and Paul, you have to remind me as soon as we hop off, I have to put up the post that people can enter their parties in our team. So you have double chance to win. So we're going to do cash and products and prizes and gift cards in our own Riman Empire Facebook group. So we will put up a picture and you're going to put your parties under there. Now, I'm not going to do it every week. We are going to accumulate a series of pictures until the end of the contest, which I believe goes through, correct me if I'm wrong, September 15th. Thank you, Lynn. Yay, I love it. You posted a selfie. They had me on their iPad. So cute. That's perfect. So that is going through the 15th. So you want to enter yourself over there, but then come to our group and enter yourself over there to get a double chance. Now, here's the other piece of all of this. When somebody books a pop-up from the pop-up, they get entered to win as well. So at the pop-up, you can tell people we're doing these cash giveaways. When you book, you can be entered to win too. And that is going to help you get bookings. All right, that is the Cape Pop-Up Challenge. So your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is, of course, have pop-ups, right? And then send out these scripts to everybody, not that, this, to everybody to try and build your pre-order list. Danny Bay always says success is where preparation meets opportunity. So we have the opportunity on September 1st. These incredible new products are coming. Opportunity is here. The preparation over the next week until September 1st is, or the next 2 weeks, I don't even know. What day is it? I'm losing. I've lost a week, you guys, after the whole Vegas debacle. But you will be prepared with your list, and then you get them the link on September 1st. So that is what we have for this week. Thank you so much for being on. We will see you next Saturday. We'll see you Monday for the Power Hour. We'll see you Monday night for the team huddle. Tuesday night, you guys invite everybody to Tuesday night with Kristen Corbett and her entire team, or not her entire team, but a group from her team. It's going to be really good energy. All right. Love you all. We'll see you on Monday at the very soonest. Have an incredible weekend. Bye.